It might surprise you to find many common sayings today originated in the Bible thousands of years ago. Here are a few examples. Wolf in sheep's clothing. Writing on the wall. By the skin of your teeth. Go the extra mile. There is also an example of something in our culture that originated in the Bible. Head coverings. Men take off their hats in church, and women can wear theirs. Why is that the case in Christian churches? It stems from Paul's teaching in Corinthians. Here is what he wrote: "I am proud of you, because you always remember me and obey the teachings I gave you. Now I want you to know that Christ is the head over all men, and a man is the head over a woman. But God is the head over Christ. This means that any man who prays or prophesies with something on his head brings shame to his head, but any woman who prays or prophesies without something on her head brings shame to her head. In fact, she may as well shave her head. A woman should wear something on her head. It is a disgrace for a woman to shave her head or cut her hair. But if she refuses to wear something on her head, let her cut off her hair. Men were created to be like God and to bring honor to God. This means that a man should not wear anything on his head. Women were created to bring honor to men. It was the woman who was made from a man and not the man who was made from a woman. He wasn't created for her. She was created for him. And so, because of this, and also because of the angels, a woman ought to wear something on her head, as a sign of her authority. As far as the Lord is concerned, men and women need each other. It is true that the first woman came from a man, but all other men have been given birth by women. Yet God is the one who created everything. Ask yourselves if it is proper for a woman to pray without something on her head. Isn't it unnatural and disgraceful for men to have long hair? But long hair is a beautiful way for a woman to cover her head. This is how things are done in all of God's churches, and that's why none of you should argue about what I have said. By these scriptures it is apparent that women should have a head covering in church or when praying. Does that mean women should wear a head covering day and night? I don't think so, but when reaching out to God, yes. When praying, worshipping, praising the Lord, reading the Bible, she should be covered. Conversely, men should not wear hats in church. Men should not wear anything on their head when praying, reading the Bible, or worshipping the Lord. Jewish men are not required to wear a covering. It is a tradition. It was a tradition in the United States when I was young for women to wear head coverings in church. It is still a requirement in Amish, Mennonite and Hutterite communities. Sometimes cultures continue these practices without understanding why. For instance, there are two main factions of Hutterites. They believe the same things but will not intermarry. In one sect, the women wear scarves with small polka dots. The other sect wears scarves with large polka dots. The size of dots stops them from marrying between sects. Head coverings can become an idol. The scripture says the covering is a sign of a woman's authority. It is implied that this is concerning the angels. Since the angels are timeless, women wearing head coverings is timeless. Men having their head uncovered is timeless. I believe women should have their head covered in church today. What do you think? If you like this video, please like, share and subscribe. This helps us share the gospel. May the Lord bless you and keep you.